Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, all honor, all glory to call Loyim, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rachakadosh Rakatham. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now more so than ever. Shalom to the Akwat and the Akim out there listening and learning. Lord, willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations with whom subscribe to this truth. To you, I say Shalom. It's the brother Yahweh up out of the GMS Cleveland Church, a fellow servant, coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And I had another lesson, but the Spirit sent me this way. So, Lord, willingly, this is edifying.
Of course we do. It's delicious and it's delivered to your door in minutes. And if it was not only bad for you, which we all know, but actually poisonous, the government or someone would step in, wouldn't they? No. Hello there. We're stronger together, all of us, than we could ever be apart. Let's unite. All 4 million, maybe 400,000 of us now. Let us get together, discuss ideas, love one another, and grow together. And let's do that with a delicious burger in our mouth, because even though I'm a vegan and I've told you that, right, I still love the junk food. Even though I'm intermittent fasting, I still miss the delicious, if I could somebody say just eat, deliver me a burger right now, I'd take it. So all I want to know really is that I accept it's bad for me and it's going to help me to resolve that skinny fat issue, but as long as it's not actually killing me and poisoning me outright, I'm going to give it a rip. What? A new study shows that chemicals known as phthalates, which have been linked to health problems, have been detected in food from popular chains McDonald's, Burger King, yum, Pizza Hut, love them, Domino's, delicious, Taco Bell and Chipotle. Researchers obtained 64 food samples of hamburgers, fries, chicken nuggets, chicken burritos and cheese pizza from the chains. Even though I know I'm doing a video about how this stuff is not only bad for you but poisonous, I'm salivating reading their brand. That's literally Pavlovian. I've been conditioned to see those words and go, when a McDonald, Omen Grays, where I'm from, God bless you, Ronald McDonald. Don't hear so much about that guy anymore. They found that over 80% of the food contained a phthalate called DNBP. Yeah, but that's only 80% of the food. What about the 20% that you can enjoy in comfort without being poisoned? We're all very quick to judge the 80% of fast food that's poisonous without forgetting that delicious 20% that won't tear its way through your digestive system. And 70% contain the phthalate DEHP. Both of the chemicals have been linked to reproductive health problems. I've already got 2 kids. I'm out. Show me where the burger is. Food containing meat, such as chicken burritos and cheeseburgers, had higher levels of the chemicals studied. I know some of you lot think about population control. I'm not getting into that kind of stuff, but there it is. Chemicals in fast foods, making your reproductive system shut down. Lariah Edwards, an author of the analysis and a postdoctoral research scientist at George Washington University, told USA Today that it's concerning to find these chemicals detected in the foods that we ingest. I don't mind them in foods that we don't ingest, but I am concerned when foods that I ingest have fertility-corrupting drugs and poisons in them. Yes, that's a good way of describing it. Phthalates, right, when you're coming up with the word phthalates, there's so many consonants before you even get to the word of that. P-H-T-H. Might as well be one F there. Phthalates. Phthalates are added to plastics to make them softer, and they can transfer from plastics used for food handling, such as gloves, tubing, and more. They have been linked to reproductive problems, learning and attention problems in children, and more. The detected levels of phthalates in the study are below the Environmental Protection Agency's health protective thresholds. Well, let's find out where they're funded from before we get too excited. We did a story recently about how baby food had something like arsenic or something mental in it I couldn't even believe I was reading. We all know that fast food's bad for us. We all know that it leads to people not being paid enough money. All of those delivery services that have emerged in the pandemic are exploitative. Oh yeah, but you'd rather have a job. I see the stuff you guys say. But my feeling is that something that's so socially ubiquitous has to be responsible. And isn't it just common sense, good old-fashioned common sense, that you don't eat poisonous food? USA Today reached out to the 6 restaurants cited in the research for comment, and Larry Lynch, a senior vice president of the National Restaurant Association, accused the study of being a bought and... Larry Lynch. Listen, I'm Larry Lynch. Larry Lynch of the National Restaurant Association accused the study of being a bought and paid for tool of special interest groups looking to incite fear and make headlines. It's very easy to incite fear and make headlines by demonstrating that there's poisons in fast food. And he emphasised that the levels cited are within the EPA guidelines. I know, because I paid them to put those guidelines in place. Our owners and operators work closely with their suppliers to ensure they have packaging and supplies that meet all FDA guidelines and best practices while providing customers safe, high-quality experiences. This is a safe, high-quality experience. Oh dear. Like, it being safe, that's the minimum. But like a high quality, it's where, ooh, look at that, they've got to try to put a gherkin in there and a bit of ketchup in my... Oh yeah, this is high quality. I can feel the radiant light of God rushing through me as I eat this disgusting poisonous crap.
Hey guys, Dr. Livingood here. Listen, there's one main thing of what your doctor is.
The research notes that the substances being detected in common fast food items is especially concerning for... Will it be billionaires? Will it be the ultra-rich? Will it be the powerful elites that run the world? Low-income individuals. Oh, what a coincidence. Edwards noted that the food tested by researchers only came from one city and the analysis does not focus on different kinds of restaurants, but she explained the research could reflect an industry-wide problem because fast food restaurants can process and handle their food all very similarly. The Food and Drug Administration, in a statement to the Washington Post, said that it will review the study. We're going to be reviewing this study. Does anyone want to make any donations to the FDA while we're reviewing it? Does anyone want to help us? Oh, Jesus, take the money, take the money. This study is inaccurate. Carry on with your poisonous buns. Although the FDA has high safety standards, as new scientific information becomes available, we reevaluate our safety assessments, said an FDA spokesperson. Reassuring stuff there for anyone who knows anything about the FDA and how it's funded. Last year, the food and beverage industry donated over $27 million to 77 government clients, lobbied through 384 lobbyists, 70% of which were former government employees. Whoa, let me break this down because I can't even track how corrupt that is because every word is a new bit. Last year, so this is only 1 year, the food and beverage industry donated over $27 million to 77 government clients, lobbied through 386 lobbyists. How can you get anything else done? Your whole time you've got lobbies around your head like a swarm of bees. How are you going to go, oh, there's people getting run over, should we do something about this health pandemic? No, there's just lobbyists on you. 70% of which were former government employees. That's like a clusterfuck curry of corruption. Every angle you look at it, the amount of money, the lobbyists, what the lobbyists have done, it's just total slime in every single direction. But there is nothing that can be done. That's the best of all possible government alternatives for you. Jason Iliano at Cambridge University writes, for more than a century, the Food and Drug Administration has claimed to protect public health. During that time, it's actually been placing corporate profits above consumer safety. Not the Food and Drug Administration, those bastions, that kite mark of quality, that golden seal of approval. No, say day is night, say black is white, but please don't tell me that the FDA can't be relied upon to adjudicate safe food and pharmaceuticals coming from the very industries that fund them. My little heart can't take it. Probably because I eat quite a lot of fast food. Nowhere is this corruption more evident than in the approval of artificial sweeteners. FDA leaders close ties to the very industry they were supposed to be regulating present a startling picture, ignoring warnings from both independent scientists and their own review panels. Sir, I'm an independent scientist. You must get out of my way, get out of my way. Well, we're a review panel that you funded. Get the fuck out of my sight. They're ignoring everybody. The FDA decision makers let greed guide their actions. There's an independent scientist here. We don't think you should do it. There's a panel that we've paid for here. Please, sir, think again. But here, there's naked greed. And what do you say, naked greed? I say, fuck 'em. I'm going to go with greed. They approved carcinogenic sweeteners. Let's just look up what carcinogenic means, because it might not be that bad. Causes cancer. Oh, carcinogenic sweeteners such as saccharin, aspartame, and sucralose, while simultaneously banning the natural herb stevia because it would cut into industry profits. They banned the healthy, natural one. But this one, sir, it's natural, and it can be used by anybody, and it's very cheap to get to the consumer. Get out of my office. It's a small example. It's just one aspect of the FDA's huge remit. But you can take the temperature of the entire thing there. So you might want to map that onto other issues and think what the value of FDA approval is for other products. If that's what they do with something that you click into your coffee for a little bit of a buzz, what else might they be doing? Why don't you tell me what you think in the comments, where else this FDA corruption and this poisoning issue might lead to? Let me know what you think. Watch this video if you enjoyed this one. If you want to focus on your well-being and natural therapeutic methods that will affect your own consciousness and change it, check this video out. If you want to be part of my community and part of my learning journey, please click on this and we can discuss what we're reading, what we're watching, what we're doing together, come together, have live events. Ultimately,
I have one scripture. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, starting at verse 11. Thou shalt drink also water by measure. The sixth part of a hin from time to time shalt thou drink. Verse 12. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight. Verse 13. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. You take the time to think about it. They said from all these different fast food chains, McDonald's is worldwide. And, you got Israelites worldwide, and all the different nations, appearing even like the other nations. So this is a prophecy that's came to pass. Called Loyam La Yahabashim Yahushua. If you're so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole Indian, West Indian, or Haitian, I implore you to come back to the laws, to the statutes, and to the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, or you will be destroyed. With that, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to called Loyam La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodas Brakatham, double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwat and Yakim out there listening and learning. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations, but whom subscribe to this truth. To you, I say shalom. Until next time, I'm able to come to another lesson. Shalom, shalom. Mawaf labubal, shalom.